From NASA to European Space Agency, now Canadian Space Agency, everyone want to travel to the space, to the unknown, to the darkness, to the abyss. What's the importance? From the millionaires to the billionaires, space is now open and ready for your travel. Commercial space flights have been picking up steam in the last few years as private companies have developed their own rockets. Who was the first company to be contracted by NASA? Well, the first company who developed commercial space flights was Elon Musk's SpaceX. SpaceX was the first private company to be contracted by NASA to aid its missions. And other billionaires that joined in was Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, and Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic, which have offered commercial space flights to paying participants. Canadian Space Agency is making an announcement with Minister of Transport Omar Alghabra of Quebec and Mark Garneau and other officials. Now, the president of Canadian Space Agency, Lisa Campbell, will be in attendance, along with the Canadian astronaut David St. Jacques and Space Canada CEO Brian Gallant. The event will take place at the Canadian Space Agency located outside of Montreal. So the event of space launches is not quite yet for the people. The space launches that will happen on Canadian soil will be in regards to satellite communication launches. Now, for many years, Canadian satellites have launched from other sites other than Canadian soil. So now that it's time for Canadians to start their own launch on their own communication satellites. Canadian Space Agency headquarters in Longueuil, Quebec, south of Montreal. And as of last week, Transport Minister Omar announced Friday that the federal government will develop the regulatory requirements, safety standards, and licensing conditions necessary to authorize commercial satellite space launches from Canada within the next 3 years. So stay tuned, people. Best believe the floodgates will open to all millionaires and all billionaires willing to take off from Canada Space Agency in regards to flying out into orbit, flying out into space via Canada Space Agency.